Hello everyone, I hope you all are staying safe and healthy. This is the beginning of another surprise collective haul, and you probably already know from the title, but I have started a brand new collection and it is Sangyeon from the Boyz. I have a friend who I've known for quite a few years now. I've always heard about the Boyz from her, and I've always sent her TikToks of different members and stuff, and I actually have been interested in their music for quite a while now, so she helped convince me to start the Boyz collection. I am going very slow with this because it's already been a few years since the Boyz debuted, so they do have quite a bit of cards already out, and I'm sticking to only album cards like most of my other collections because especially with the amount of comebacks I'm having in October. I'm currently filming this in September. I don't know when this video will come out. There's a lot of stuff I have to focus on. I have Seulgi, EXID, WeEye, stuff like that, so I'm going to be mainly focusing on having this in the back burner, but just a fun collection to start because I do love his cards and his visuals are just beautiful, amazing. We are starting off this collective haul with the first package that I have received, which is a few cards that I purchased from somebody in Europe. I also tried to join a group order for his album set for Dreamlike, but I think there's still a few more spots missing. I also joined a group order for the platform version for their most recent album, Be Aware, the Whisper album, which I really liked as a title track. I'm just going to show off the cards that I purchased from this user. Here's the note. It says, "Hi, thank you so much for buying from me. Please let me know when this gets to you," and that's their @ on the bottom. So as I mentioned earlier, this seller is based in Europe. So with these, I got most of his cards from the Maverick album. I forget what the versions are, but I know that they're Storybook, Mind, and something else. I do know most of the members of the Boyz. I'm still at the phase where I'm trying to put names to some of the members' faces. So here is his first unit PC for the white back version. Here we have another unit card for the gray back version. We have a gray version card. Here we have a black version card. Here we have another black version card. And we have his ID stat card. That is pretty much it for this clip. We're just starting this off, but I did just want to leave sort of a little introduction, and we are starting off a bit strong with all these cards. So I'd say we have about a little more than half or maybe half of the Maverick collection done. And with all of that out of the way, let's move on to the next clip. Hello everyone, it is almost the end of October. I would say it's probably been a few weeks since I filmed my last clip. We currently have one group order still on the way that's already being sorted. This is going to be one of two purchases that I recently made in the past week to try and just catch up on my collection because I've been having quite a bit of fun with starting this collection for the Boyz. I'm very excited to continue it. So first, we have the first purchase we did, and this is the note. It says, "Thank you for buying. Please tag me to let me know that everything arrived safely," which I already did, but here's their @ on the bottom. They were selling a lot of cards of their most recent album, Be Aware, because they had hosted a lot of group orders and they had a lot of leftover cards. Unfortunately, some of the cards had some tiny marks, or they were dented because of just the way that it was packaged, especially since they did get a lot of albums. They had a lot of extra cards like that, so these cards were fairly cheap, $2, $3. I have, I would say, over half of just the regular album inclusions. I don't really know the exact count, but I do have a lot of the Be Aware regular album cards. We're going to go through all the Sangyeon cards we have for Be Aware. So the first one we have is one of the document version cards, I believe, yeah. So this is what the back looks like. Second, we have an emotion card, which I believe this is also for the document version. Next, we have a desire card, one of the three, which is my obviously favorite version. I just love this version so much. Here we have the emotion card for the desire version. Here we have a denial version, regular album card. Here we have one of the special kit cards. Here we have another document version card. Here we have the second of the special kit cards. Here we have the Denial version emotion card. Finally, we have the film card for the special kit. I know some of them might seem like dented if you see it from like the top, but when I put these away in my binder, it should be good. I think the next clip you'll see is when I receive my big purchase that I made, which includes a lot older eras. Going back to like the first album, I found somebody who was selling a lot of Sangyeon's cards for fairly cheap as well. I have a lot of those older era cards on the way. With all of that out of the way, let's move on to the next clip. Hello everyone. I was waiting on one last purchase I recently did from somebody on Instagram. They were selling a lot of older era Sangyeon cards that I really wanted to have in my collection. So I messaged them and they had all the cards that I wanted still available. It's over like 20 cards. It's a lot, guys. Here we have the note. It says, "Thank you so much for buying from me. I hope everything arrived to you safe and sound. Please let me know when you get this." And here's their at on the bottom if you can see it. They're selling cards for like a bunch of different members, not just Sangyeon. And here we have some freebies here. So here we have this one. Here we have this one. Here we have a group one. And we have a Sangyeon from Thrill Ride, which is one of my faves. The earliest card we have is from their first album, and then the latest card we have is from Maverick era. We even have cards from the first album, so I'm going to go through them. I think they put it in the order that they came out in. Also, I am not fully 100% sure on like all the members' names, so I just go based off of how I remember how they look like. So if I do at some point mess up someone's name, I am so sorry. I do not mean to. Still trying to just familiarize myself, but there are some members that I can clearly like distinguish from others. So I'm still like getting into like all the members of the group. First card we have is from, I believe, the first album, which is his unit with Sunu. It might be out of frame when I put it, so I'll just have it so I can take the picture. And then here we have his other card from the first album. Here we have his yellow card. I believe this from, forget the name of the album, but I remember I really wanted this card when I first started this collection. Here we have this pink background card. Here we have another unit card. Here we have this other card. Here we have one of the clear cards for Reveal era. Kind of less clear, but like it's not like a little bit transparent, I guess you could say. And here we have the second one. Here we have the first card from Steeler era. Here's the second one. Here we have a third Steeler card. We're just continuing on with Steeler era. Here we have his lenticular from Steeler era. This is what the back looks like. Here we have like a special, it's like a thicker card. Forget what this one is exactly called. Here we have another version of that kind of card. The backs all have this message. And here's the last one. Now moving on to Thrill Ride era. Here is the first card. And lastly, we have some missing cards from Maverick era. Hello everyone, this is going to be the last clip for the collective haul for my new collection for Sangyeon from the boys. I have been waiting for the first group order I ever joined that started my collection for the boys, but it still hasn't arrived to me yet. So I figured it'd just be better for me to just film this as the last clip and then continue on and have just the rest of the inclusions come as they arrive and include them in my collective haul. So for this last one, we are doing another group order I joined. This was pretty much a last minute thing, and to be honest, I don't know if I really would have bought this, and you'll see why. But basically, I know that it's very popular for the boys to have a Make Star round for Halloween. They do it every year, and the costumes that they come up with are pretty iconic. And I know that for 2021, for Halloween, Sangyeon dressed up as a barista. So I was like, it looked really good, and he looked really nice in the barista outfit. So I was like, I would have loved to have joined for that. So let me join for Halloween this year at least, so I can see what costumes they come up with. Little did I know what he was going to be dressed up as. But anyways, here we have the group order. First I'll show the card, but this is the person that hosted the group order. I have shown this paper before because I am I would say frequent customer, I guess you could say, with this group order manager. I have bought and I have joined group orders for them. I'm currently in another group order for Key's Killer album, so that'll be coming out soon. This person's very trustworthy. They're amazing. First we have these poster things that came from the album. I think it's only one. So we have this like big poster, like postcard thing here. This is the Denial version. Here we have postcards that came with the album. So here are the two postcards. I believe this is from the special kit. And here we have the cards. So first we're gonna go through the regular album cards that came with the group order. So here's the film from the special kit, this film photo. Here we have one of the Denial version PCs. And then here we have a Younghoon card. I believe this is also from the special because of the back of the card. And then we have a Younghoon album PC, which I think this is Denial as well. And then here we have a Desire emotion card, which I think I already have, if I'm not mistaken. And then here we have the Halloween cards. So he dressed up as a priest. I can't. And then I found out after I saw these photo cards from my friend who initially like inspired me to start this collection that he's a church boy. I did not know that. And I'm just saying that because I went to Catholic high school and I'm not like super religious after that. So it was kind of weird that, you know, it's just all coming full circle now of all times, like in my K-pop photo card collecting. Like what? Yeah, so that is it for this specific portion of the collective haul. I'm going to try and include all the photo cards if I can that I currently have, just so we can end this off on a high note. And here we have the photo cards arranged on here. I hope that they all fit in frame. As of filming this, we are currently 1 week away from their new comeback, Be Awake. I'm very excited. I've already joined the group order to get the albums for that. I think I mentioned this in my first clip of this video, but I'm only collecting album PCs. I'm not really doing POBs. I only joined for the Halloween ones, and I think I might limit myself to that because I always love what they do for Halloween. I'm gonna show you on my iPad how much progress I've made in this collection since I began, just so you can get an idea and better perspective of how much I have done. So here is the photo card template on my iPad. I would say I think I have like about half of his collection done. Having a lot of fun with this, so I can't wait to continue this as well. This is it for this video. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to leave a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I usually make unboxing videos, collective hauls, updates to my photo card collection, things like that. In the descriptions of my videos, you'll find my usual links such as my social media, links to different resources and organizations, as well as any background music I use, and a song recommendation, which for this video, I will recommend Whisper because that is what I will be listening to prepare for the comeback. So I do hope you all enjoy if you haven't listened to that, but if you are familiar with the boys, you probably already listened to that. If you're going outside, please take as many necessary precautions as you need to take in order to keep yourself and those around you safe and healthy. I wish you all the very best, and I will see you in my next video. Bye for now.